What's a desi crime you've experienced?
Yeah, desi crime. So I've experienced anticipation of a crime.
Which is worse than a crime.
Yes.
I think the scariest place we went to was the Balaji temple, and it's like an hour outside of Jaipur, and इसको exorcism temple of India माना जाता है. So lots of people who believe that they're possessed यहाँ पे आते हैं to get an exorcism done.
The boy who was reincarnated, this kid was born outside Agra, like a village outside Agra, a few kilometers. And at the age of 3, जब मेरे पहले शब्द थे गू गागा, इसके पहले शब्द थे मैं यहाँ का नहीं हूँ. And his parents were taken aback. His statements kept getting more and more complicated. At the age of 5, finally, he said something that really sent shivers down their spine, which was, मेरा नाम सुरेश है, मैं आगरा का रहने वाला हूँ, मेरी एक रेडियो की दुकान है. My parents are like, what the fuck? A bunch of things happen, but they send their eldest son to go into Agra and look for a Suresh radio shop to once and for all put their kids' blabbering to end.
Hello, Aryan and Aishwarya. Welcome to Men's Locker Room.
Thank you.
Thank
Happy
you,
to be
thank you,
here.
Sadhika.
Yes. How are you guys today?
Very good. Long commute to you, but good.
Yes. Talking about commute, you guys tell me one thing. You guys changed your location, I think 3 or 4 times before finally booking the cab. What was happening?
You
Our
don't.
mistake.
There was a political rally, and I don't want to make this a political episode, but there was a certain politician's political rally. तो पूरा दिल्ली बंद था. तो उस चक्कर में हमने आपके लिए टाइम पे आने के लिए एक ऐसा पिकअप पॉइंट चूज किया जहाँ कैब को वो ट्रैफिक ना झेलना पड़े. So you're welcome.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Of course,
So
anytime.
sweet of
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Yes. Okay. So guys, so this is the Men's XP audience, right? काफी लोग तो जानते ही होंगे देसी क्राइम पॉडकास्ट के बारे में. But for those people who don't know you, let's start a little with your journey.
Sure.
So take us through.
I think I have always been a huge true crime fanatic. I grew up with a mom who's a true crime fanatic. So I've read the books, I've watched the movies. And by the time it was time for me to go to college in the US, Aryan and I went to the same college. The US was seeing this kind of boom of podcasting. And बहुत सारे true crime podcasts इतने बड़े हो गए थे suddenly. Investigative true crime shows, a lot of experimenting with different kinds of true crime genres in the podcasting space. And मैं इन सबको सुन रही थी पूरे time. आर्यन को pester कर रही थी, please सुनो my favorite episode from, my favorite podcasts. And it was just one evening, Aryan was listening to an episode that I recommended to him.
And I dislike true crime. I
Yeah.
till date do not consume any true crime content.
Really?
Yeah.
Our listeners love to know that. I feel like it breaks their heart to know that Aryan doesn't
I
like
love
this content.
writing
It's
and
a
researching.
unique paradox actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he offers that.
Yeah. But yeah, so like one night she insisted I listen to it. And I just instinctively asked her after listening to that episode, I was like, why do you only listen to white true crime podcasts? There's a gali de sakte hain? There's a fuck ton of crime happening back home. Why don't you listen to an Indian crime podcast? And suddenly in that moment we realized that's because there are none. So we thought, might
Yeah.
as well.
Just a couple months after that, COVID hit. We were back in India. College had shut down, and obviously social distancing karni padi thi, so we couldn't start a YouTube channel. We couldn't be in the same room together.
That's
so
true.
podcasting was kind of the perfect medium where we could be in separate homes, separate
Yeah.
rooms, and yeah, that's how it started.
Okay, so have you guys been friends like since
Yeah.
childhood, or what's that story like?
From back in high school.
She's seen the
Oh. Didn't realize.
Feel free.
Samina, you are.
I don't know what you're talking
Saira,
about.
come
Akash
on.
with 2 A's.
Before the podcast started, Samina here asked me what the pronunciation of my
Fuck
name
you.
is, and I said Aryan. And so, out of politeness, I said, "What's the pronunciation of your name?" Very innocent question, and her response was, "Pronunciation जाने के लिए कर रहे हो या मेरा नाम भूल गए?" And I said it's Sadhika, but so that just shows how insecure she is, which is fine. Coming on to our insecurity, which is, हाँ क्या हम बचपन से दोस्त रहे हैं ऐश्वर्या?
You know, snitches end up in ditches. So now,
There's a ditch. This is Gurgaon. There are a lot of ditches. Yeah.
Forgive me, Saira. Anyway, yeah, so you were saying it. So.
I was saying, we met back in high school. I don't know, middle school, 8th grade, 9th
High
grade.
school, ninth grade.
Yeah, we met. We dated for a couple of years. We went to the same college in the US. And while we were dating, we started the podcast.
Yes.
But after that, we've been great friends and we've run this business together. And that's where we're now.
Yeah.
you know, I love asking about relationships to almost all of my guests. और एक question जो मैं हमेशा उनसे पूछती हूँ वो ये है कि क्या लड़का और लड़की दोस्त हो सकते हैं, ठीक है? And this is without the baggage of actually having been in a relationship पहले. So clearly, you know, you guys are a prime example of the fact कि हाँ हो सकते हैं. But एक, you know, school of thought है कि नहीं हो सकते. So do you guys want to break
Ash
लोगों
and
को
I,
नहीं मानना
we-
वो तो अभी भी नहीं
नहीं
मानेंगे.
मानेंगे. Like we're not going to convince anybody otherwise. I think, and Ash, we talked about this for an hour on our way here. So thanks for the political rally that stretched our commute so long. But Ash and I, हमारा scenario अलग है where exes are friends. And that's a completely different, it's a very unique scenario. That the best analogy I have is, have you seen the film Marriage Story?
No.
Scarlett Johansson, and it's a beautiful film about this New York couple, falls in love, blah, 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 has a kid. They're both creatives. And the movie essentially documents them falling in love, but then them separating and how they need to manage the kid. Okay? And the end of the movie, and of course, the very tough divorce and whatnot, but in the end of the movie is a shot where he goes to pick up or drop off the kid, because now they're fully divorced, different lives. And they look at each other and they smile. Because in that moment, they've rediscovered what brought them together, which is they like each other as human beings, right? Fundamentally, that's what they fell in love for. And that kid brought them. For us, it was the podcast, which was essentially prevented us from, we had to work together. Paise to kamane hi hai. And it brought us together. So that's a unique scenario, I would say. Yeah. That's how that worked out. As for men and women being friends, I think men need more female friends, and they're Indian men. Lonely Indian men need their
platonic female friends,
platonic female friends, and you two good looking people of the opposite sex can be friends. And having that, I was telling Ash, the few very close female friends I have, the perspectives they offer, the things they share, the way they correct your behavior. And this is not to be a soy boy feminist, and this is not all those funny. This is genuinely, I think it's good for men. It's a selfish motive to have female friends, is because there's something about being around feminine energy that I think men need in their lives. And so I think it's very important.
Yeah, very important. And I think a testament to our friendship is also the fact that while we've run this podcast, after having broken up, we've dated other people. And all of these other people we've been friends with each other. My partner of 2.5 years has been friends with Aryan. And there's this group of progressive young people who've all come to understand this dynamic, even when they are romantically involved with us individually, have come to see that this is truly a friendship. And I think that's beautiful.
It's so funny. It ties into one of the sort of initial, we asked our management, ki kis cheez ke baare mein aaj baat karni hai, and one of the things was Valentine's is around the corner. I think the episode is going to come around that. So I was thinking, what can we talk about? And one thing that ties very well to this notion men and women cannot be friends is we covered this case of, there was a murder that took place in a university in Greater Noida. Anuj and what was the name? Anuj and Sneha. Essentially, Anuj was a student there at that university, and he killed his ex.
Shot her on campus.
Before shooting her, he emailed the university staff a 20-minute confession video detailing why exactly he's going to commit the actions that he did. And his reasoning was, cheated on me, or after breaking up with me, went out with other people, expressed a sense of ownership over her, which is typical in these cases. And then goes about to, after sending that email, goes about killing her in the cafeteria and then killing himself in the room. Now, very horrific. Obviously, it's not, this is common. Aisa nahi hai ki ye koi bahut wo hai. The fact that there was the confession video that made it, to see the inside of a man going through the logic.
Who would take those steps.
And you saw the logic that his brain convinced him was on point. I was like, okay, we did this case. The case did very well. But the comments shocked the hell out of me.
Yeah.
It was men and women, and more women, supporting what he did. Because they said, cheating is the worst sin. How did she cheat? And my mind was absolutely
It was really
blown.
heartbreaking.
It was so heartbreaking to see women saying, and men also saying, but he cheated, but she cheated. And this notion that we have about cheating being the greatest sin, ये आता है रोमांटिसिज्म एरा से, ठीक है, जो हमारा प्यार का नोशन है, जो सोलमेट, एक के लिए एक ही बना है,
monogamy.
हाँ, not just monogamy. I think just the idea that love there's one true partner, right, forever in your life, and that वो अगर आपसे छीन लिया गया, उससे बुरा मतलब उससे बुरा पेन नहीं हो सकता आपकी जिंदगी में. There's this philosopher called Alain de Botton. He started the channel School of Life. लोगों ने सुना होगा. And he talks about our modern conception of love and relationships and how it is pegged to the romantic writings of the sort of 18th, 19th century that define how we love now. And I think part of why he murdered her is because of this understanding we have of sense of ownership over our partner or our ex-partner. And that was, that was proven by the fact that the comments were filled with people justifying murder for cheating. So, yeah.
So many acid attacks also stem from this same emotion. The fundamental emotion is the same.
It's rejection.
It is rejection. And that rejection is so all-encompassing that it justifies whatever consequence comes.
Well, it's horrible. I mean, even if you look at the stats, right? All the stats talk about the same things. कि कहीं ना कहीं प्यार becomes, like it's supposed to be a beautiful thing. It's supposed to be an emotion. It's supposed to be a feeling, right? That connects people. But for some odd reason, सबसे ज़्यादा I think पेन पहुंचाने वाला वो जो एक पॉइंट होता है ना वो भी प्यार के थ्रू ही आता है कि जहाँ पे whether it's a jilted lover, whether it is somebody cheating on somebody else, whether it is anything, I think it just makes emotions so potent to the level that they feel infuriated, but nothing justifies more.
Yeah, I think it's because in our day-to-day life of the 21st century individual, love is put at the highest pedestal of what one needs to achieve in life. Wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend. If that is like you've achieved, yehi thi zindagi, yehi isi ke liye you're working. But we never questioned why we prioritized it as the highest thing to chase. Are there other things? Relationship, I mean, arranged marriages in India, and before, I'm not saying that's the right thing. I'm just saying it's not a value-based, it's not normative. It is a descriptive claim where the arranged marriages or marriages in, Renaissance, Europe and before were always very functional. It was kingdoms मिल रहे हैं, ये लोग मिल रहे हैं. हमारे में ऐसे होता था because love wasn't at the highest wo. I'm not saying good or bad. I'm just saying it was a different wo. Values were different of what one wants out of life. So I think it's worth sometimes just questioning आप लव को और आप अपने पार्टनर को आप एक हस्बैंड ढूंढने के लिए, एक बीवी ढूंढने के लिए आप कितना अपना लाइफ फोर्स एनर्जी फोर्स दे रहे हो, क्योंकि अगर आप उतना ज़्यादा दोगे और वो आपसे छिन गई, then I can see where that feeling of complete rage and destruction comes from.
Yeah, and if you try to go back into the origin of monogamy also, so basically ये concept बहुत अलग वे में शुरू हुआ था, but आज की डेट में लोग अपनी convenience के हिसाब से उसको mold करते रहते हैं, right? I mean, it was never supposed to be finding the one true soulmate ever. Monogamy के अगर origin आप समझने की कोशिश करो तो पहले के टाइम पे जब kings होते थे, warriors होते थे, right? You wanted more and more people to go and fight the war for you, right? अब soldiers जा रहे हैं, उनको आपको कुछ तो incentive देना है. उस केस में they were given the incentive that you can find somebody here, you can create a family, and that family became the incentive for them.
Yeah.
Which is why people would get involved into this idea of having a family, of being monogamous, of having children later on, and that is how the kings and the warriors, they were incentivized. That is how monogamy came into the picture.
Do you believe in monogamy? Would you want have you been in a polygamous relationship before?
No, I haven't been in a polygamous relationship, so I can't say. और मुझे किसी ने एक बार ये चीज़ ज़रूर बोली थी, और एक्चुअली चीटिंग के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में बोली थी कि पता है कभी ये चीज़ नहीं बोलनी चाहिए कि मैं कभी चीट नहीं करूँगा या मैं तो कभी चीट ना करता. Unless and until you've been in that position, you've been in that situation where let's suppose कि मैं ऐसी सिचुएशन में हूँ कि मेरा बॉयफ्रेंड घर पे सो रहा है, मैं यहाँ पे किसी से बात कर रही हूँ, राइट? एंड कोई चांस नहीं है उसको पता लगने का कि यहाँ पे क्या होगा. अगर उस उस इंफॉर्मेशन के साथ भी you come back without having done anything, then maybe you're in a position to say कि हाँ ठीक है मैं cheat नहीं करता.
Sure.
But most people who claim कि I don't support cheating and I would never cheat, they've never been in the position.
Yeah.
So who are you to say? उस moment में hormones, decision making, everything is very different.
True.
So I support monogamy because that's what I've known.
Yeah,
Okay,
same.
fair
So
enough.
I'm
Would you be open to a polygamous relationship?
honestly I am
You'll be open to any relationship.
No,
right?
I'm open to no relationship. इतना घटिया लॉट है यहाँ पे दिल्ली में ना कि मैं honestly अभी I'm going through like I'm on a vrat. Yeah.
Wow.
I see.
Trying to be
Intermittent fasting.
Yes. So, okay, coming back to your story. You guys have covered so many stories, right? You guys have covered so many real desi crime stories. Has there been a story that has stayed with you? that has kept you up at nights?
I think lots, and usually the stories that stay with us, जिनके बारे में हम बहुत weeks तक सोचते रहते हैं, जिनके बारे में we've gone and hunt down the parents of the victim and written to them and really felt for those victims. वो stories है where we've ended up finding out the really nitty-gritty details of the victims' lives. So I can remember cases like this is the case of Annie Devani, a young woman that gets killed in South Africa on her honeymoon. And there was huge speculation on husband ne mara, ya was this like a carjacking gone wrong? Was it a sort of honor killing? What was going on? There was a lot of speculation. And her father ended up writing a book on her life after she died. And I read that book. So I came so close to the story of the victim. And those are the cases usually that end up really, really hitting close to home. I think a lot of also unsolved cases hit really close to home for me. So there's the story of Sneha Philip, one of the first few episodes we covered. It's this young girl living in New York City. She's a doctor. She's born and raised in the US. She's happily married. She has a very loving family who also live in New York. And then just a day before 9/11, she vanishes into thin air. And a lot of speculation on, she was a doctor. Is it possible she saw the attack happening, rushed to the site to try and save people, and then died when the buildings collapsed? Or is it possible she had this whole other secret life and she used the attacks as just the perfect excuse to run away forever? And that's a case where there's no ending. But many years after she disappeared, online, there's this anonymous postcard community called Post Secret, where people can write in these anonymous letters and send them in to the person that started this. And a letter gets submitted, and it's this like pencil sketch drawing of the Twin Towers burning. And on top, there's a text that reads, everyone who knew me before 9/11 thinks I'm dead. And a lot of people think this was sent in by her.
Yeah.
And on the episode, we deep dive into her backstory, the problems in her marriage, the fact that she was fired from her job.
She was probably a lesbian.
And she was probably a lesbian. There are claims of her visiting these lesbian bars in New York. There was a court case against her for a fake sexual assault case that people say she filed. So just a really complex backstory and wondering what happened to these, to this woman. She just disappeared into thin air. So yeah, cases like that.
But does the need for closure, gnaw at you?
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
How do you deal with that? Because let's assume that you've picked up a case and it's unsolved, right? How, आप अपने दिमाग में उसको बंद कैसे करते हो? Like, how does it not keep you up at nights, and how do you make it stop?
It does for a lot of days, but then I think your body needs equilibrium. So eventually the new case comes along, a week has passed, we need to research something else and we need to start writing. So eventually it does die down. कब तक सोचते रहो?
Or you act upon it. Right? It's happened a few times where we have dug deeper and gotten connected with people to the case who reveal things to us that general
public doesn't know. And suddenly,
it gives you an iota of closure. It gives you an alternate theory that nobody knew of. One case that I can talk about, which was like T2 Singh. I don't know if you guys have come across the story of T2, the boy who was reincarnated.
This crazy case. It fundamentally changed. I wouldn't say exactly what I believed, but it really made me question everything I believe.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
First,
wild.
Tell me, do you guys believe in reincarnation?
Not
No.
before. I hadn't even given it that much thought. It was just...
I had given it thought, and I didn't believe in it. And across my desk, so to say, the metaphorical desk of an investigator, comes this case of T2. And now, T2 is a boy, don't quote me on the dates, covered a while back, but was born, I think, in 1984, in the 1980s. This kid was born outside Agra, like a village outside Agra, a few kilometers. And at the age of 3, जब मेरे पहले शब्द थे गू गागा, इसके पहले शब्द थे मैं यहाँ का नहीं हूँ. And his parents were taken aback. Like, fuck's wrong with our kid? But his dad was a chemistry professor at the university. So this was like an educated household, although not like farmers there, but educated. So they didn't go bhoot pret chad gaya. They were like, okay, he'll grow out of it. He didn't grow out of it. His statements kept getting more and more complicated. At one point, he started saying things like, मेरी बीवी ये कपड़े नहीं पहनती थी अपनी मॉम को, said मेरी एक गाड़ी है. At the age of 5, finally, he said something that really sent shivers down their spine, which was, मेरा नाम सुरेश है, मैं आगरा का रहने वाला हूँ, मेरी एक रेडियो की दुकान है. Parents are like, what the fuck? So a bunch of things happen, but they send their eldest son to go into Agra and look for a Suresh radio shop to once and for all put their kids blabbering to end. Lo and behold, there was a Suresh radio shop in Agra, in Sadr Bazaar in Agra. And he walks in, and there's a woman over there, and he asks the woman behind the counter, Suresh hai kya yahan? She said, no, Suresh की 5 साल पहले मौत हो गई थी. मैं
Crazy.
उसकी बीवी, उनकी बीवी उमा हूँ. Now, of course, like he tells Uma what his younger brother has been saying. Both minds are absolutely blown, okay? And Uma's family comes to their village to verify these details. I'm going to give you a few things just to illustrate how people came to believe that this kid is actually that. The moment Uma walked in, he ran to her and hugged her. But now understand that Uma's family and Uma don't want to immediately believe you because are they trying to scam them out of property or this or that? So they put this kid through the ringer, asked him all kinds of questions about Suresh. Uma says, Acha, the last day before you died, what did you do? What did we do? He said, हमने कानपुर या कहीं के बाहर एक कार्निवल पे गाड़ी के बोनेट पे बैठ के जलेबी खाई थी. She's like,
What the fuck?
Oddly specific.
how the fuck would this kid know that? So Uma eventually believes it, okay? But Uma's family, like Suresh's family doesn't, right? Suresh's mom and dad, they're like, no way, that's our kid. So they bring him back to Agra and they take him to the radio shop and he's pointing, ye badal gaya, ye badal gaya, ye badal gaya hai. They still don't believe it, right? So more tests. So they take him. Suresh had kids, and the man who died had kids, and so they take this T2, 5-year-old T2, into a room with a bunch of kids to recognize इनके वजह to confuse. हाँ. He went, Monu, Tonu, इधर आओ. Monu, Tonu उससे बड़े बच्चे हैं, 8-9 साल के, and एकदम वैसे attitude में, haughty attitude में. And he recognized them. And one by one, there are many details that he sort of verified. And they came to believe this is, this crazy. Now, of course, this can be made up, which is what I thought. ठीक है, कहानी है. मैं लिख दूँ 80s में कौन. But no. University of Virginia के professor Dr. Ian Stevenson, who was the dean. There's not a crack nut professor. This is the dean of psychology. He pioneered reincarnation studies and had written multiple books about cases of reincarnations around the world. And so he came and he sent his team actually to verify this particular woe. And BBC also made a documentary in 1986 about this. So there is video evidence from the 80s with this kid making these statements. And the researchers noting on paper their diary entries we have posted on our episode if you want to access it, of noting down every time he pointed out a new detail that he couldn't have possibly known. Now, there is all of this can still be coincidence, right? I'm a skeptic in that sense. I don't believe in reincarnation. I'm going, no, I don't want to believe it. But the one thing that really sent me for a run is... So Ian Stevenson is in his research across South Asian and Southeast Asian cultures noted that in any verifiable case of reincarnation, there tends to be a birthmark that corresponds to the modus of injury or death from the previous life. तो अगर आप stabbed हो, तो नई life में आपके birthmarks होते हैं. And scientists still haven't been able to figure out why we have birthmarks. So he said there was a correspondence there. In fact, Ash once told me that military people tend to have a higher preponderance of birthmarks on their body, which might relate to them being warriors in the past. And this is hypothetical. Suresh was murdered. Suresh didn't die a normal death in his previous life. He was murdered. He was not only he didn't just run Suresh Radio, he was a smuggler and a daku and a thug. And he was murdered by his very own accomplices who went rogue on him. And again, we know all of this because of FIRs and autopsies. And he was shot over here, right temple. And whenever there's a bullet wound on the temple, there is an entry wound, which is round and circular. There's an exit wound on the other side, which is a splatter wound. T2 had a birthmark too. A round birthmark.
No shit.
And splatter birthmark. And when I read this, I'm like, oh my God, I need to find this kid. Where is he now? Who is he now? And
don't tell me you guys did.
I researched and the things I was up for days just trying to figure where he is. Where is T2 Singh Toran? That's his full name. And through one connection, figured out he had a stint at Banaras Hindu University, and now he is the dean of Patanjali University.
Oh my God.
And we tracked him down and we interviewed him, and the birthmarks are there, and the man is a man of science. Doesn't like talking about his past. We got him to interview. I'm grateful that he said yes to us. Narrated the whole story. Very smart guy, very humble guy. And it just blew my mind. So that sort of that chul jo machi thi ki mujhe dhoondna ye kahan hai. Long answer to your question,
वो
but
वहाँ पूरी हुई.
ये वहाँ पूरी हुई कि I wanted to act upon that chul. So yeah.
I have one follow-up question. Is he still into smuggling?
I don't know what he's smuggling into Patanjali University or out of it, but no comments.
I think he chose a different life for himself this time
he
around.
better.
Yeah.
Or he chose better means or better accomplices.
Yeah. But he did say the only thing, he told me on the interview, he's like, सब कर्म होता है और मैंने just remembering my past was my karma for the gundagardi I did, and I want nothing to do with the life of violence now. सब कर्म होता है. I'm like, okay, dude, if you're saying it, I believe it.
वैसे आप लोग believe करते हो कर्म में?
Not necessarily do I believe that putting good out into the world, whether that be good energies, good deeds, time and energy into good relationships, in building good friendships, in creating a good family, does that come back in ways? For sure. Do I believe in some supernatural karam and a tally upstairs being kept of my actions? No, not
Exactly,
necessarily.
yeah.
कभी कुछ ऐसा एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किया लाइफ में जो ऐसा उस मोमेंट में लगा दैट like nothing explains what is happening, but maybe a couple of years down the line it dawns on you that maybe that happened for this moment.
ऐसा लगता है,
but that's just narrative building.
that's
That
just
is us-
reasoning later on.
It's like it's that's how humans cope with tragedy. Like say a loved one of somebody passes away, the only way you're going to cope with that is saying it happened for a reason. We need to find reasons and narratives to live a normal, stable life. So does that have any supernatural explanation? No, it's just us coming up with a narrative. आज कभी-कभी फ्लाइट डिले हो जाती है तो आप खुद को कहते हो या कैंसिल हो जाती है, अच्छा हुआ कैंसिल हो गई, कोई एक्सीडेंट हो जाता है, ये हो जाता है. हम पूरे टाइम ये गेम खेलते रहते हैं अपने दिमाग में. That's just a way of coping with reality. But there is no God keeping score. तुमने इस बार किसी को एक अपनी चेयर दे दी मेट्रो में तो नेक्स्ट टाइम मैं तुम्हें $1 million दूं. That's not happening. Do good things for the sake of them, not for the expectation of a reward at the end of it.
Why are you such a like staunch non-believer?
I'm not a non-believer. I just don't believe in this.
What do you believe in?
I believe coffee is very tasty. What do you mean? What do you believe in?
In terms of God, I think.
Yeah.
in
I
terms
believe
of
your name is Samaira.
Spirituality.
In terms of spiritual, I don't know.
What about you, Aishwarya?
I think what I know for sure, I think I'm too young to know whether or not there is a God. I don't think there will ever be a time that I will say I know for sure that he doesn't exist. That's a claim that can't be proven. I also have no evidence from my life that he does exist. I've lived a very, very happy life, not believing in organized religion. So I've never prayed to an idol, never gone to a mandir for the sake of praying. I've gone when there's festivals and people have gathered together. And I've celebrated festivals because culturally they make sense. But so I have no reason to say one or the other. I think spiritually that is the end of
Exhausted
my
your
beliefs on
spirituality.
God. I think I just live a very happy life being content with the reality around me. I live it as I see it, and for now that is good enough.
I think reality is inherently so mystical that you don't need a further being or
right.
deity. Like just the act that we can talk into a mic, it's recorded, sends us so many people. It's the idea that we can see different colors. Like इससे ज़्यादा मुझे magic नहीं चाहिए अपनी ज़िंदगी में to tell myself that there is a supernatural bigger being. And I mean, sure, like I believe in things like there are other dimensions and other planes of existence and consciousness. और ये सब है, ठीक है. We've all picked up from Hinduism and Buddhism and Taoism और ये सब pick up किया है. But just the inherent act of being able to talk, being able to make sounds that sound coherent to you, how is that not God? How is that? Why do you need anything more than that? Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that I believe in reality. It's very cool in and of itself.
No, there's a cute little situation that makes me feel exactly this way is that every time, let's say there's a group of 10 people and you roll a deck of cards, just how insanely unlikely it is that you get that deck of cards. It's not mathematical. It's not some crazy new detail. Everyone knows this. But to me, that is just so cool that the odds of this deck right in front of you is so unique. God knows what little percentage of people in the world will ever see this again. And that to me is just magical. I think that's so cool. So that's how I feel. Yeah.
You guys have stayed in New York.
He has.
Okay, he has.
Yes.
And I've heard that, New York has like, the crime in New York is really bad. So have you experienced something by yourself other than the chittis that come for you?
यार वो एक बहुत वायरल वीडियो थी, तुमने देखी होगी. Wait, can I show it?
हाँ.
Oh my god, this is
It's
so
actually
cool.
crazy. It's so funny.
Like this was featured in BuzzFeed and everything, and Tanmay reacts but it was. This is a moment I capture. You can play it for your audience when this comes on. So it's his 21st birthday.
Okay.
We're out and we get a cake for him, and this happens. Look at the last. So yeah, New York
Oh my
can be
God.
wild.
Ooh.
Nice. So yeah, I've seen Biruta, but I think it's less serious.
I think I know everything I needed to know about New York.
Never going again.
Yes.
ये
Okay.
गुड़गांव में नहीं होता.
यार गुड़गांव में भी होता है. हाँ, but ये तो फिर भी polite है गुड़गांव में जो होता है उसके आगे. Like the kind of incidents that I've experienced myself also. That, like
What's a
this-
desi crime you've experienced?
Yeah, desi crime. So I've experienced anticipation of a crime.
Which is worse than a crime.
Yes, because like it keeps you up. So mine won't really be, like scary, but they'll be funny because the crime didn't happen. So now I can laugh
But hone
about
wala tha
it.
bas, almost.
Haan, and I've shared this on some other podcast also, but I'll talk to you guys about this. So like of course if you're single and if you're living alone, right, anywhere, you will have stalkers. So I had
I did not know that was normal.
Oh my God, Aishwarya, you
What the
really
hell?
need to, like before you get anything else, you need to get yourself like, क्या मैं pee safe बोलने वाली थी, sorry, pepper spray. Sorry. But hey, get yourself pee safe also.
Noted. All right.
That's so funny.
Okay.
but
No, for
pepper spray.
context, I was just apartment hunting. So this is a PSA for
Don't
me.
say that. Don't say that. No.
Apartment hunting where? It could be in any part of the world. You guys have no idea.
Yeah, exactly. And
Okay,
you're
go on.
obviously not going to live alone.
Yeah, not a
I
particular
was
posh
planning on
neighborhood in
it,
Delhi.
but now I'm not.
Okay, so yes. So I've obviously had stalkers and all, but like this one time what happened was that I was talking to this guy, right? And we were in a talking stage, right? So he's texting, I'm texting. And us time pe, like how do you even vet a guy? You just, see that, okay, comes from a decent background, seems like has gone to a decent college and everything. And so you guys are texting and you're talking. And the guy has tried to plan a couple of dates for you. And
ये आप लोग
because-
online मिले हो या फिर?
Online. I think friends of friends, so
अच्छा, वैसा
somehow you that
okay.
comfort comes
Not
into the
dating app,
picture.
online.
Yeah, not dating app, like generally. So you start talking to the guy proposes कि अब मिलते हैं, इस दिन डेट पे जाते हैं, and आप हमेशा मना कर देते हो because as a woman, I at least I get cold feet a lot, so I cancel a lot of dates.
Okay.
Right, so I would cancel. This one fine day, I was probably in a better mood, so I said yes, okay, fine. Like Friday night, you're on, and we're gonna go. So that happens, and come Friday night. It's 5 p.m. I again have cold feet. So I politely messaged around 7:30 that listen, rain check. And I'm so sorry, but I don't think I can do this. I have cold feet and all. And the guy doesn't reply. And I'm feeling bad. मुझे लग रहा है कि यार उसको बुरा लगा होगा. And he must feel कि मैंने उसका time waste किया जो भी किया. But चलो ठीक है, नहीं जाना. मैं अपने गुड़गांव में अपने फ्लैट में बैठ के chill कर रही हूँ. बुरा feel कर रही हूँ. But ठीक है, Netflix देख रही हूँ. And मुझे रात को 11:30 बजे कॉल आती है. Right? उसी के नंबर से. I thought कि चलो ठीक है. I'll muster up the courage to pick up the call and apologize. Right? I pick up the call and it's a woman. And she's shouting. She's hurling abuses at me. And she's like, Hindi में abuses मुझे नहीं पता आप लोगों को पता है या नहीं.
No, we don't speak any Hindi. What do you mean by गालियाँ?
ठीक है, और वो फुल ऑन गालियां दे रही है कि भैंचोद ऐसे कैसे कर सकती है, एंड यू नो हु यू ट्राइंग टू गो ऑन अ डेट विद, ही इज माय बॉयफ्रेंड एंड यू डोंट नो, एंड मैं ये करवा दूंगी, मैं वो करवा दूंगी, एंड रातों रात मैं सीएम को बोल के, दिल्ली के सीएम को बोल के तेरे को उठवा दूंगी यहाँ से. एंड ऑनेस्टली मेरी फट गई, राइट, क्योंकि उस मोमेंट में आप अकेले रह रहे हो,
course.
एंड यू नो इट वाज अ वेरी अनप्लेजेंट कॉल. To the point कि जब मैंने फोन काटा तो मेरा हाथ कांप रहा था, and I just felt very weird because there were too many threats on the call, right? From like threatening to get you raped, get you picked up, get you
Oh my
beaten,
God.
vanished, everything. Like the woman went crazy, and I was just trying to tell her that first of all I didn't know the guy had a girlfriend, right? So you first catch him there. But चलो जो भी है, I cut the call, I blocked the number, right? उस रात को मैंने जाके अपने घर के सारे दरवाजे डबल लॉक करे, चेक करे कि चलो ठीक है, बालकनी बंद है, लिविंग रूम की बालकनी बंद है, मेरे रूम की बालकनी बंद है, मेन डोर बंद है, और इट वाज लाइक अ 3 BHK फ्लैट. 2 other girls were staying there but they weren't there, they had gone back to their homes. I was alone in the house, right? रात को घंटी बजती है, मैं जाके देखती हूँ पीप होल से, there's nobody, but कभी कभी घंटी नीचे से भी बजती है, right? So you go into the balcony and you see कि वहाँ पे कोई खड़ा तो नहीं है, कोई भी नहीं खड़ा. एंड गुड़गांव की वो रोड काफ़ी ऐसे चौड़ी सी रोड थी, so आपको दिख जाता है, बट चलो ठीक है, पता नहीं किसने बजाई किसने नहीं बजाई. I was trying कि my thoughts should not get the better of me. I go back again inside. ठीक है, उसके बाद घंटी नहीं बजती, बट मेरी पीछे वाली बालकनी से कुछ आवाज़ आती है, और कुछ ऐसे जैसे जब मेटल से मेटल क्रैक होता है तो एक आवाज़ आती है, राइट? तो वैसी सी कुछ आवाज़ आती है. अब कान तो फटी हुई है, so you know you can't really go and open the door, क्योंकि वहाँ पे तो पीपल था. फिर भी आपने चेक किया, यहाँ पे तो मेरे में मेरे को कोई शर्म नहीं है बोलने में कि मेरी फटती है. मुझे बहुत डर लगता है.
Same.
एंड मैं नहीं चेक करने वाली थी. मेरी रूममेट की, जो मेरी साइड वाले रूम था, वहाँ पे मुझे पता था कि उसके एसी के नीचे एक विंडो है जिसके थ्रू आप बालकनी में देख सकते हो. मेरे रूम में ऐसे कोई शाफ्ट विंडो नहीं थी. तो मैं वहाँ पे उसके रूम में गई और मैं वहाँ पे नीचे ऐसे यू नो लाइक बेंड होके देखने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ कि कोई है क्या यहाँ पे. बट बिकॉज फर्स्ट फ्लोर था, कोई भी इजीली चढ़ के आ सकता था, राइट? कोई भी नहीं दिखा मुझे. मैं वापस अपने कमरे में आ गई, एंड जैसे कोई भी एक नॉर्मल एवरेज डरा हुआ इंडियन करता है, हनुमान चालीसा पढ़ी, राइट? सो मैंने हनुमान चालीसा पढ़ी, एंड कुछ भी नहीं हुआ, इन द सेंस कि मेरा डर कम नहीं हुआ, राइट? तो उसके थोड़ी देर बाद आई जस्ट यू नो kept trying to tell myself that listen, it's okay. I called my best friend and she you know like she reminded me कि first of all you know दिल्ली का सीएम अरविंद केजरीवाल है, तेरे को लगता है कि वो उठवा पाएगा? So I felt a little better. चलो उस रात तो कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. अगले दिन मतलब मुझे आज तक नहीं पता कि असली में वो घंटी किसने मारी थी, कि उनको पता चला था या नहीं पता चला था, कि मेरा एड्रेस कहीं से निकला था या नहीं निकला था. सो I've experienced an anticipation of a crime.
Oh
That
my
is
God,
insane.
dude.
That is enough anticipation. My God.
Yeah. So that has
Jeez,
happened.
and that woman sounds insane.
She
No wonder he was
did.
trying to go on a date with you. तो बेचारा-
Yeah, but I still think that he was the bigger dick. And anyway, चलो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं.
I'm scared of a Desi crime competitor popping up if she becomes the narrator. I was
was
like
good.
captured.
Yeah?
I didn't like the climax. I wanted something to happen,
अरे?
somebody to be spotted. So like कोई
अच्छा,
होता,
somebody to be
मतलब कोई
spotted.
होता.
अच्छा,
अरे
हाँ.
यार कैसी बात कर रहे हो, इतना समायरा आप ऐसे मत सोचो यार, आप मतलब
तो हमारे पॉडकास्ट पे ना बहुत सारे ऐसे हॉरर स्टोरी टेलर्स भी आते हैं,
जो
right?
मानते हैं भूत में.
जो मानते हैं और जो कभी कभी खुद के भी एक्सपीरियंसेस बताते हैं. जैसे लास्ट वीक आई वाज सिटिंग विद दिस गाय, और वो अपना एक्सपीरियंस हमें बता रहा था कि वो एक जगह पे कहीं शूट करने गया और वो वहाँ पे एक स्टोरी फैब्रिकेट कर रहे थे बेसिकली, बट उनके साथ इवेंचुअली जो हुआ वो फैब्रिकेशन नहीं थी. इनफैक्ट वो
में
कुछ
भूत आ
और,
गया.
हाँ, सो दे वर स्क्रिप्टिंग कि वो एक घर में थे, एक हॉन्टेड हाउस, लाइक एक खाली से हाउस में थे, एंड वहाँ पे वो लोग कुछ स्क्रिप्ट कर रहे थे कि यू नो जब मैं ये चीज़ बोलूँगा तुम वहाँ से वाली यू नो क्या कहते हैं उसको, विंडो बंद कर दियो और फिर ऐसे आवाज़ आ जाएगी, हम यहाँ पे ऐसे डर जाएंगे. बट एक्चुअली में उस घर में उनके साथ कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें हुई जो उन लोगों ने नहीं एंटिसिपेट करी थी और जो पॉसिबल नहीं थी उस मोमेंट में होना. एंड उसके बाद से आई थिंक यू नो लाइक they were not exactly possessed, but they felt like something came back with them, like a spirit or something. So have you guys ever read of a story or come across something like that?
I think, yeah, we went on like a haunted places of India tour with our
We made a show called
Bhoot
Bhootbusters.
Okay.
And we came out with 6 episodes, 6 of India's most haunted locations. मोस्ट ऑफ देम कहीं कुछ नहीं फील हुआ. भानगढ़ सब बोलते हैं भूत है. पिकनिक स्पॉट जैसा लग रहा था. फैमिलीज आके घूम रही हैं.
spent a
छोटे
night
बच्चे
there,
हंस
yeah.
रहे हैं. हाँ कुछ नहीं था
कुलधरा.
बिल्कुल. कुलधरा ऑल्सो मतलब
Little
डरावना था
scary.
कुलधरा क्योंकि लोग नहीं थे. बट अदर देन दैट जस्ट मतलब खंडर लोकेशन. नथिंग वाज हैपनिंग. आई थिंक द स्कैरिएस्ट प्लेस वी वेंट टू वाज द बालाजी टेम्पल. And it's like an hour outside of Jaipur. And इसको exorcism temple of India माना जाता है. So lots of people who believe that they're possessed यहाँ पे आते हैं to get an exorcism done. And it was just the most jarring experience of my life. मतलब ladies our age, young girls, women our mom's age, सब बिल्कुल they're going through like spasms. ज़मीन पे लेटे हुए हैं ऐसे hair अपने twirl कर रहे हैं. Everyone's having these catatonic अजीब से movements. People are screaming. अब पता नहीं वो actually possessed थे, was what was going on to all of these people. So many women, also mostly women there, not many men that we saw that were exercised there. But just a very jarring experience. तो भूत था या पता नहीं, but लोग थे who believed कि उन पे भूत था, and it was really scary. But I think nothing competes to Aryan's Bloody Mary experiences that he has.
अरे यार वो तो कहानियां हैं.
But
मतलब
कितनी
हाँ.
डरावनी कहानियां हैं.
Okay, hit me.
पहली चीज, okay, we've been to the scariest places. In some of them हमारी फटती भी बहुत है. I'm not ashamed to accept. But our motto is we don't believe in ghosts, but we are shit scared of them. And I think people tend to देखो अपना example ले लो अपनी story का, जहाँ you could have easily written off those weird sounds in a heightened state of alertness as apparition, as a ghost, you know. But in that moment, there was the alternate possibility that it was man-made. So the thought of a ghost didn't cross your mind. But say this guy you fucking had cold feet for was never there in the picture and you still heard these sounds. You could have easily instead assumed ये तो भूत था. So in any state of heightened alertness, we weave narratives, we weave stories to explain things. It comes back to that we want to explain things as the human need to just explain something. And the easiest explanation for anything in life is supernatural because मेहनत नहीं करनी पड़ती. Earth क्यों घूमती है, भगवान घुमाते हैं. So easy rather than figuring out how gravity works and blah, blah, blah. So that's a big caveat to anybody that says they were possessed. No. We've experienced weird, scary things. You know, Bloody Mary, like being an example. Sort of on Friday the 13th, we went to the Mellow House in Goa. You know, and we spent. You know, so. We reached a Mellow House. It's the most haunted by two Portuguese brothers, apparently. And so we were trying to figure out if it's actually haunted. And we arrive, and I start puking my guts out. I puke. I mean, I felt sick that day and I would puke my guts out. Okay. Not a great start. And
We have this on camera, by the way.
Oh my
It's
God.
hilarious.
It's
You know when someone else throws up and you feel like throwing up? It doesn't happen all the time.
Yes,
But
yes.
sometimes when someone's throwing up so violently that it makes you
It was
want to
the
throw
worst
up.
I've ever
This
puked.
was that.
Oh my God.
And then we enter at 11:50 or something. How we managed to enter. Clock is ticking to Friday the 13th, and you know, it's supposed to be the scariest day in the Christian calendar. And of course, I do a bit of Bloody Mary, and we're trying to figure out kya ho raha hai. And the environment is very scary. We are absolute heightened alertness, adrenaline coursing through our bodies. And at one point, oh my God, it's so scary. We're doing this sort of our flashlight that we have, which you ask questions and goes on and off, and it was going on and off, right? And sometimes that mag light misbehaves. So that's the whole sort of scam over there. And we hear a dog growl. Now, it wasn't just any dog. It felt like a lion. Fucking Aishwarya
like
called
a
it
wolf.
Yeah, it felt like Satan's
Cujo,
dogs.
it felt like Cujo.
Yeah.
It was
And
so
it
scary.
came from beside me. So we looked and there was nothing. And it's on tape and we're looking and we can continue to hear the sound, but we can't see anything.
And there's nothing around this house. मतलब there are some other houses to the left, but we're on the right side of the house. और आगे बस मतलब इसके बाहर घास है, कुछ trees हैं, और main street है वहाँ पे. So there's no space where there is this gigantic, I don't know
Growl
what that
coming
was.
out.
The growl.
Growl caught on camera, and that kept coming up, and it was coming from beside me, but there was nothing beside me, and we couldn't figure out. And so, I mean, that made me shit scared. And then,
That location was really scary.
and then we suddenly heard, men shouting, like shouts of men. A fight happened, but there's nobody around. So, and one of the things about that house was people said that they hear the two brothers the Portuguese brothers fight. They hear that. Now again, all of these were weird experiences, but my immediate reflex shouldn't be occult है, weird, भूत है. बहुत नॉर्मल चीजें जो आप इमीडिएटली नहीं एक्सप्लेन कर सकते, वो इंसान हो सकता है, कोई कुत्ता में कुछ हो, पता नहीं क्या ग्राउल कर रहा था, but was it
वो नहीं
weird?
समझ आता,
समझ नहीं आता
पता
क्या
नहीं
था,
आता।
but हाँ, just
But इस एपिसोड में there are multiple points where हम record कर रहे हैं normal, we're moving from one room to another, and suddenly Aran and I turn and we go, we heard footsteps. We literally
Yeah.
just heard footsteps. I swear we can hear someone walk.
Yeah.
And later on, obviously, we're like, ठीक है, पुराना लकड़ी का घर है, बारिश हो रही थी उस रात को, कुछ भी हो सकता है.
in that moment though, we were
But in that
convinced.
moment,
So
it
it's
was
once
really scary.
objectivity comes back, when we left, we were like, अरे ये
जब
वो-
सेफली बैठे होते हो और
Exactly.
गाड़ी में कर रहे हो तो कि ये भी हो सकता
गाड़ी
उस
में
है.
आप
moment
भगा
में
रहे
तो
हो.
we were sure we were gonna die, like खत्म है. Yeah.
Scary. वैसे आप लोग केसेस कैसे सेलेक्ट करते हो अपना?
आई थिंक जब हमने शुरू किया था पॉडकास्ट तब बहुत सारे केसेस हमारी कलेक्टिव साइकी में एज अ कंट्री बहुत एम्बेडेड है. बहुत मेजर केसेस, निठारी इतना बड़ा केस था, द निर्भया रेप, सच अ ह्यूज केस, इट मेड वेव्स अक्रॉस द कंट्री. तो रंगा बिल्ला, ये हमारे पेरेंट्स के टाइम का केस है, उन्हें याद है, हमने बड़े होते तो स्टोरी सुनी है. सो ये सारे केसेस थे जो वेरी ह्यूज केसेस, आरुषि तलवार मर्डर, ये सब हमें पता था एट सम पॉइंट कवर करने हैं. बट नाउ आई थिंक 4.5
But initially भी हमने सारे famous cases
नहीं,
नहीं
सारे
करे
फेमस
थे.
नहीं, जस्ट इन द कलेक्टिव साइकी जो एज अ कंट्री याद थे, जो शायद कवर नहीं हुए उतने एट द टाइम, न्यूज़पेपर्स ने अटेंशन नहीं दी. जैसे रंगा बिल्ला गॉट नो अटेंशन, बट इट वाज सच एन इम्पोर्टेंट केस एंड इतना पिवटल केस. तो a lot of those cases, but now 4.5 years later, I think just the comment section on our posts, our DMs,
Our Instagram DMs are so scary. मतलब ऐश्वर्या जोक्स की उससे कोई thirsty DM नहीं आते, सिर्फ ये कांड हो गया, ये क्राइम हो गया. हमारे DM खोलोगे सिर्फ मर्डर और मौत की बातें हैं. तो
lots of
yeah.
recommendations.
कभी कोई कन्फेशन आई है?
That's actually crazy. नहीं,
नहीं
कभी आई है?
नहीं.
चाय एंड चिट्ठी हमारा जो सेगमेंट है जहाँ हम रीडर स्टोरीज पढ़ते हैं, वहाँ पे बहुत सारे लोगों के एक्सपीरियंसेस आए हैं. उनकी फैमिली में कोई क्राइम हुआ है, उनकी सिटी में कोई क्राइम हुआ है, अगर उनका कोई हॉन्टेड एक्सपीरियंस है वो आए हैं. बट नेवर एनीवन हु
No.
सेड कि दे वर पार्टिसिपेटिंग इन अ क्राइम.
No.
क्योंकि कभी कभी जैसे कहते हैं ना कि सीरियल किलर्स का भी एक अलग साइकी होती है, राइट? एंड काफ़ी सारे रिपोर्टर्स ने अपने टाइम में शुरू करा था, कोशिश करी थी. जैसे बरखा दत्त की मॉम ने कोशिश करी थी, राइट? शी वाज अ जर्नलिस्ट एंड शी ट्राइड टू फिगर आउट द साइकी बिहाइंड अ सीरियल किलर एंड अ सीरियल रेपिस्ट.
Which serial killer?
Barkha Dutt's mother.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it. I
Okay,
don't have
okay.
my phone on me, but remind me. I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
ओके, सो बहुत सारे लोग कोशिश करते हैं वो साइकी समझने की कि ये करने से पहले आपके दिमाग में क्या चल रहा था. एंड काफी सारे क्रिमिनल्स कॉन्विक्ट होने के बाद भी दे स्टैंड देयर ग्राउंड.
Yeah.
उनको लगता है कि जो उन्होंने किया वो सही किया, राइट? सो मैं कन्फेशन का इसलिए पूछ रही थी बिकॉज यू नो बहुत सारे ऐसे क्रिमिनल्स को एक अलग मजा मिलता है
to
देख
poke
के.
at the-
हाँ, टू पोक एंड ऑल्सो बिकॉज दे ऑल्सो वांट अ पार्ट ऑफ दैट फेम मे बी.
Yeah.
they commit crimes in a way कि वो ऐसे पकड़े जाएं, कि वो ऐसे कवर हुए कि you know उनको वो वाला फेम मिले. एंड जब तक वो नहीं मिलता, so a lot of confessions also sometimes they come. So you know maybe you guys should try
Has
out.
anybody
Freediving,
confessed a
yes.
crime to you?
No.
No.
Is cheating a crime?
Apparently, according to the comment section in that video, deserving of murder apparently.
नहीं, but ऐसे बहुत
but I
सारे
didn't murder
criminals
anyone.
हैं.
No, you just cheated on somebody, which is fine.
I didn't cheat.
think
Somebody
you got cheated
confessed.
on.
Yeah, somebody confessed. Yeah, but I was like, okay, whatever. Yeah. The only thing that died was a relationship. Yeah.
Rip.
Rip. Right. Okay. So कभी किसी ने हेल्प मांगी है किसी एक्टिव केस में आप लोगों से?
Yes, I mean, all of the time, anytime somebody is not that, I want to be sensitive about this. Anytime something happens in somebody's family who listens, they tend to reach out. Can you please give it a voice, or can you please make a case so there is more publicity about this and that? So that happens, but it's tough to act upon that because A, it's one side of the story, but B, there's just simply not enough available to make a story about it. And, you know, just to be very mindful here about what we do. It's rare that we do journalism. We do storytelling. usually our storytelling is fueled by amazing journalism done by other people. Sometimes we end up like T2 would be an example of active journalism and investigating, but that's not always the case. So most of our cases, a majority of them are us using the amazing journalism done by a multitude of journalists and authors and writers, and we sort of condense that into a coherent narrative जो हम सुनाते हैं, ठीक है, एक कहानी सुनाते हैं बहुत और लोगों के जर्नलिज्म को मिलाकर. तो उस चक्कर में कोई अगर मदद मांगे, we don't have the capacity to act upon it as much as we would want to. ऐसा हुआ है कि एक दो बार कुछ लोग हमारे सर्कल में, ऐश्वर्या के सर्कल में
high
disappear
school
हुए.
friend had gone missing.
Oh my
And
God.
ये last year की बात है. Not someone that I was very close to, बस some classes share करते थे 8th 9th grade में. After that मेरा school change हो गया. I went to a different school. No contact with this person for many years. हम Instagram पे follow करते थे एक दूसरे को, कभी stories पे reply. And then suddenly at some point last year, बहुत सारे common friends from that school started putting up his picture on their stories, saying, you know, missing, help needed. And basically the story is, and this I've heard from other friends only, कि वो गया था एक हिल स्टेशन इंडिया में for like a backpacking trekking trip, and उसको बहुत पसंद थी backpacking. This was like common for him. He wasn't a newcomer to the space.
We
And
can
he had
share his name
gone-
because it's public.
Yeah, Akshay Sethi is his name, and he's been missing for many months now. His father अभी भी पूरे time वो post करते रहते हैं कसौल
He's still
police के लिए. He's
missing?
still
Yeah.
missing. It's been a long time. There are some eerie details about this case. वो जिस lodge में रह रहा था कसौल में, उस lodge के बाद उसका burnt backpack मिला था. अब कुछ stories से कि owner ने backpack जला दिया जब he didn't come back, he didn't check out, he didn't pay the bill. Owner is like मैं backpack का क्या करूँ, तो owner ने जला दिया.
But जलाना
But
is still
जलाना is
off,
still
right?
really
I mean,
weird.
आप side में फेंक सकते हो, ले
Correct,
सकते हो.
correct.
हम Indians हैं, free सामान is the
हाँ,
first thing we
जलाते नहीं.
hold.
वो
Why
gas
would you?
देता, but जलाता
हाँ,
नहीं.
जलाना
That
is-
makes no
Right,
sense to me.
right.
I didn't
There's
know
some
about
weird
this.
details हैं. So, हाँ, some cases in our...
मैंने अभी रिसेंटली आप लोगों की एक वीडियो देखी थी जो मुझे पर्सनली बहुत ज़्यादा इंट्रीगिंग लगी, एंड उसमें आप लोग बता रहे थे इंडियाज़ मोस्ट टॉप वांटेड के बारे में, राइट? सो व्हाई डोंट यू गाइज एक्सप्लेन टू मी एंड टू द व्यूअर्स कि पहले तो मतलब थोड़ा सा फ्रिवलस लगेगा ऐसे बोलूँगी तो, बट यू नो लाइक हाउ डू यू क्वालिफाई टू गेट ऑन टू द लिस्ट?
हाँ, तो मतलब सो इंडिया एक तो यूट्यूब टाइटल के लिए कुछ करना पड़ता है, फुल डिस्क्लोजर ऑन क्रिएटर जर्नी, सो इट्स नॉट टेक्निकली टॉप 5 मोस्ट वांटेड, बट अनलाइक द सो यूएस हैज अ मोस्ट वांटेड लिस्ट, ठीक है, एफबीआई एक्चुअल मोस्ट वांटेड लिस्ट जिस पे वन इंडियन इज देयर. It's a Guju man, so represent. But sort of inspired by that, I said I want to showcase some of the stories of the most wanted. But I was trying to look for a list like that. है नहीं, but there's a corollary list जो Interpol Red Notice list है,
Okay.
which is all of the most wanted fugitives in India that have run out of India. ठीक है, वो missing है, वो पता नहीं कहाँ है. तो उस लिस्ट में से, और उस लिस्ट पे आपको दाऊद और ये सब तो मिलेंगे ही, बट सबको पता है, और किसी ने मतलब वो कहानियाँ में कोई इंट्रीगिंग बात नहीं है बताने की, बट आई थिंक इट्स अ लिस्ट ऑफ, आई एम गेटिंग इट रॉन्ग, बट 200-300 पीपल और मे बी मोर. तो उसमें से वी रिसर्च्ड 5 दैट यू नो are not just your financial fraud type cases that you know run away after absconding after murder or something. So
Serious
that's how that list was comprised of Interpol Red Notices.
राइट. और उसमें से कौन सा आपको केस सबसे ज़्यादा यू नो ऐसे डरावना या फिर वियर्ड लगा?
I think यही the one man who's also on the CBI's most wanted list, FBI's most wanted list, and I think this case stood out to me more because जब मैं अपने US student visa के लिए American embassy गई थी, this was like 5 years ago, his face was plastered all over the embassy. And this is my first time in the embassy. आप छोटे स्टूडेंट हो, जा रहे हो उनसे वीजा की भीख
Visas
मांगने,
anyway are very
a very big
anxious,
deal.
yeah.
लोग ऐसे डरा के रखते हैं, तो मैं वहाँ डरी ऐसे जा रही हूँ, और ऐसे डरावने से wanted posters लगे हुए हैं, this one Indian man all over the embassy, और reward है कुछ
$1
like
million.
$1 million का reward.
$250,000.
Insane.
$1 million. Remy, can I look up his name?
या
भद्रेश कुमार चेतन भाई पटेल.
Fucking go, bro.
ऐश्वर्या को याद है.
मुझे याद
fucking
है क्योंकि नाम मेरे ब्रेन में etched है from that time. So, and I always wanted to cover my own episode, make this my own episode, like one full episode dedicated to his story. इसने अपनी wife को Texas में मारा inside a Dunkin Donuts, and this was captured. What's the jarring part is ये सब CCTV camera Dunkin Donuts के अंदर के CCTV camera पे capture हुआ. His weird movement.
She's the CCTV footage is there because the American police puts it all out, and they're both working there at the Dunkin, and they've been in US for 1-2 years illegally overstaying their visa, and you can see on the CCTV call that she's talking to a relative about finally coming back to India. Because he hadn't let her come back about one reason after the other, and so that's what the call is about. And then they go into the back of the Dunkin Donuts kitchen, जहाँ जैसे store होता होगा. Both of them go. 10 seconds, 20, 30 seconds later, only he comes out.
And she's never seen it.
She's dead.
She's dead there.
And he is then seen taking a cab to a hotel near Newark Airport. People suspected he wanted to fly out, but he never boarded a flight. Because that would have been caught. So most likely he took a train somewhere, but he's gone.
Vanished.
Dunkin Donuts में कौन murder करता है?
सब capture हो गया ऐसे डरावना सा, and ये पकड़ा गया क्योंकि people started showing up to the Dunkin trying to place an order.
हाँ, कोई order लेने कोई आ नहीं रहा.
order नहीं ले रहा है. So they call 911 saying there's this Dunkin Donuts, और यहाँ कोई है नहीं register के पीछे, हम बुला रहे हैं, कोई आ नहीं रहा है. So that to me was a very jarring.
Oh my goodness. पता है मुझे एक रील याद आ रही है ये देख के, and मुझे नहीं पता कि ये रील कितनी सच है कितनी झूठ है, right? But I remember कि और उस रील का टाइटल भी ये था that girls be very careful who you go home with.
Okay.
So apparently एक लड़का मिला होगा एक लड़की से बार पे, and the guy invited कि like why don't you come back to my hotel room. तो उनकी फुटेज है, और ये पूरी जो रील है ना, ये एक लिफ्ट की फुटेज है.
Okay.
राइट. सो लिफ्ट के कैमरा में दिख रहा है कि वो लड़का एंटर होता है, वो लड़की एंटर होती है, दोनों बहुत अच्छे से बात कर रहे हैं, देयर प्लेफुल एंड देयर इज केमिस्ट्री, देयर किसिंग, इट्स ऑल कंसेंशुअल. ठीक है, बहुत अच्छी केमिस्ट्री है दोनों की. लिफ्ट में चढ़े, हंसी मजाक किया, फ्लोर आया, वो लोग अंदर चले गए. उसके आई थिंक नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग वापस उसी क्या कहते हैं लिफ्ट की फुटेज होती है जो दिखाती है कि सिर्फ लड़का अंदर एंटर हो रहा है और ट्रॉली में 3 सूटकेसेस हैं, राइट. एंड वो ट्राई कर रहा है उन सूटकेसेस को एक दूसरे के ऊपर स्टैक करना, और वो बहुत भारी है, सो ही इज पुशिंग इट अवे. एंड लेटर ऑन दिस वाज डिस्कवर्ड एज अ रियल केस अपेरेंटली, जहाँ पे उसने रात को उसके साथ जो भी किया, उसके बाद ही कट हर इनटू पीसेस, उसके पीस काट के उन सूटकेसेस में स्टफ करे और फिर वहाँ से होटल से चेकआउट किया.
That is terrifying. ये dating rule है, always meet in public for the first few dates.
Yeah.
But I guess अगर किसी का मन है मारने का तो first few dates के बाद at some point तो फिर it's done.
But यार it's almost
What
like आप
can you
identify
do?
भी कैसे करोगे? It's not like they
नहीं
have
कर
like like some red flags or something.
कैसे करोगे? अगर मतलब if someone's decided कि आप मरने वाले हो तो it's
तो
wraps,
मरने
कुछ नहीं
वाले
करना.
My God.
It's done.
Oh my God. आप लोगों को रात को ऐसी प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती सोने में? जैसे मैं अभी ये बात कर रही हूँ और मुझे फॉर अ फैक्ट पता है कि आज मेरे को रात को नींद नहीं आने वाली.
नहीं, I think when you live with your parents थोड़ा डर कम लगता है. अभी अकेले रहूंगी तो I'm pretty sure I can't listen to true crime podcast the way I do right now.
But also I think we've
कभी-कभी
created
लगता
a bit of a distance, like a bit of desensitizing ourselves from.
How does that happen?
I think just by हम दोनों का temperament थोड़ा वैसा है already. They predisposed हैं to less anxiety genetically थोड़ा सा, और उसके बाद इतना कवर करोगे तो आप मतलब कोई इतना कवर किया और रियलाइज किया कुछ बुरा हुआ है नहीं, तो देन यू सॉर्ट ऑफ रियलाइज कि सॉर्ट ऑफ कॉग्निटिव बिहेवियरल थेरेपी जिसे कहते हैं ना, कि आप छोटा छोटा स्टिमुलस किसी को एक्सपोज करो, और जब वो रियलाइज करेंगे एक्चुअली में कुछ हो नहीं रहा, तो देन योर ब्रेन सर्किटरी चेंजेस टू गोइंग एक्चुअली कोई रीजन नहीं एंग्जाइटी का, तो होती नहीं. तो आई थिंक a little bit like that where we've covered so many cases, थोड़ा सा हम used to हो गए to that.
और ये अंडरस्टैंडिंग भी है कि we've picked a niche जो negative है, but that's not a representation of the whole world. There are great people in the world. People go on great dates all the time. This is a big city. People are meeting love all the time. And हाँ, ये हमने बस pick कर लिया एक niche, तो अब this is not what the world is like.
बट टू एड टू दिस, मतलब मुझे बहुत रिफ्रेशिंग लगता है ये सुनना कि जब कोई भी इंसान ये बताता है दैट it's okay to cover things like the bad things that are happening around the world while also maintaining your cool and calm and like being a little solid from the inside. क्योंकि मेरे लिए बहुत ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट था. एक ऐसा फेज आया था मेरी लाइफ में, आई थिंक फॉर अबाउट 1 straight year, मैं बहुत सारी क्राइम स्टोरीज कवर कर रही थी,
Okay.
right? So
In
I
what
would write.
format?
So basically, I would write a lot about women's right,
Okay.
right? So Hotterfly, like that
Yeah.
publishing house or that platform was about like catered to women. So मैं बहुत सारी ऐसी स्टोरीज कवर करती थी जो प्रॉब्ली जिनको मेन स्ट्रीम मीडिया अटेंशन नहीं मिल रही होती थी, राइट? जो टियर 2 टियर 3 सिटीज़ में कितने सारे ऐसे केसेस होते हैं, यू रियलाइज कि हाँ ठीक है, बहुत सारे रेप विक्टिम्स, यू नो, दे डोंट इवन प्रेस चार्जेस बिकॉज दे डोंट नो हाउ टू, राइट? उनकी खुद की पर्सनल लाइफ डिसरप्ट हो जाती है, सोसाइटी में उनका यू नो शेम अटैच्ड होती है, बहुत सारी चीज़ें अटैच होती है. तो उस टाइम पे जब आपको थोड़ी थोड़ी न्यूज़ मिलती है कि यहाँ पे ये वाली चीज़ हो गई, सो आई स्टार्ट फॉलोइंग अप विद अ लॉट ऑफ केसेस बैक देन. सो इट वाज वन स्ट्रेट ईयर ऑफ जस्ट राइटिंग अबाउट दीज स्टोरीज, जस्ट फॉलोइंग अप विद केसेस एंड देयर प्रोग्रेस, कि अच्छा कोर्ट में अब क्या वर्डिक्ट आया, कौन सा यू नो यहाँ पे कौन से विटनेस को जाना था बट उसका एक्सीडेंट हो गया मिस्टीरियसली, यू नो किसकी फैमिली कहाँ से उठवा दी गई. तो आई थिंक वो 1 साल के बाद मुझे एक थोड़ा सा ब्रेक चाहिए था. तो उसके बाद से आई हैवंट रियली गॉन बैक टू कवरिंग इट लाइक द वे आई यूज्ड टू, बट इट्स वेरी रिफ्रेशिंग टू सी दैट यू नो लाइक मे बी देयर इज अ वे to
And
do
I
it
think
better.
लिखना तो बहुत बड़ी चीज़ है, of course, to write about it, to follow up with cases, किसी को भी बहुत jarring लगेगा. हमारे लिए कॉलेज में there was a political science professor who for one of our classes said हर हफ्ते वॉशिंगटन पोस्ट पढ़ना है 2 बार, और वॉशिंगटन पोस्ट के आर्टिकल्स पे 2 बार हर हफ्ते क्लास में क्विज होगा. तो अब हम
हर दिन
सबको
पढ़ना है,
हर दिन
Washington
पढ़ना है और 2 बार क्विज होगा, और कौन से 2 दिन है नहीं पता, किसी भी 2 दिन न्यूज़ का क्विज हो जाएगा. सो एवरीवन गॉट अ वॉशिंगटन पोस्ट सब्सक्रिप्शन, सब बैठ के पढ़ रहे हैं. एंड आई रिमेंबर 1 week of क्लास के बाद आर्यन एंड आई सिटिंग टुगेदर गोइंग होली क्रैप, लाइक दिस इज हॉरिबल, देयर इज सो मच क्रैप इन द वर्ल्ड, कंज्यूमिंग सो मच न्यूज़. आर्यन ने एक्चुअली ईमेल लिखा था उन प्रोफेसर को saying this is not good, like I don't feel okay, how do your other students read, how do you read news so much and go back to being normal. So even consuming so much news is not good. It's not a representation of the world. News का तो काम है to sell us paranoia.
Agreed.
So
मैंने रिसेंटली एक स्टडी पढ़ी थी जिसमें यू नो लाइक एंड आई एम श्योर दैट आप लोगों ने भी वो स्टडी पढ़ी होगी, जिसमें लिखा हुआ था दैट दोज पीपल जो ट्रू क्राइम देखते हैं अपने आप को रिलैक्स करने के लिए, दोज आर मेजर रेड फ्लैग्स.
ये स्टडी ये मीम पोस्ट था, ये स्टडी नहीं था. और आप लोग कंटिन्यू करिए देसी क्राइम देखना, क्योंकि ये सारी पोस्ट नहीं.
और ऐसे रेड फ्लैग्स हमें पसंद है, ठीक है, फिर इट इज अ रेड फ्लैग, आई ओन इट.
नाइस.
75% व्यूअर हमारी women है. Are you saying like no woman is dateable if they watch true crime?
No, I'm saying that maybe 75% of the women are red flags.
ठीक है, वी आर ओनिंग इट, हम है रेड फ्लैग.
Yes, but owning up to it.
हाँ, ठीक है.
कोई आपकी फेवरेट ऐसे यू नो डॉक्यूमेंट्री या फिर मूवी या फिर टीवी सीरीज which you guys enjoyed a lot?
I watch a lot of true crime stuff, so I'm sure. Oh, there is this Netflix short series. It's called Sophie, Murder in West Cork. And it's this tiny, like, Irish island, jahan pe this huge French producer's wife is killed. And it's a famous French producer. I don't know the name, but if you all go watch it, it's just 3 episodes. And this is a little bit of a spoiler maybe, but the murderer is actually, the supposed murderer is being interviewed in the series. And we don't know that he's being interviewed until like the final episode where we're like, holy crap, he was the one.
Oh, wow.
वो बस कैमरा के सामने बैठा है, like all of the other people being interviewed for the documentary. And it's just
Oh
scary.
no, like a documentary.
Yeah, it's a documentary. So normal people are sitting like camera facing, उनके interviews
That
हो
is
रहे हैं. People who
cool.
knew her, people
That
who
is
found the
very
body,
cool.
Oh my God.
police officers, and there's just one guy in there that nobody suspects. And in 3rd episode, we find out this
Wow.
guy we've been seeing for 3
That's very
episodes
cool.
Is
was,
the killer.
That's cool.
Oh my god.
he's out of prison. That's why he was interviewed. But it's really scary. So Sophie on Netflix.
Yes. Do you have a favorite?
I don't watch true crime or consume true crime. ऐसे एक जो ऐश्वर्या ने दिखाई थी जो मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी थी was on Netflix. It's Don't Fuck with Cats.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You haven't seen it?
No.
You have to.
It is
You have
so.
to.
It is one of the
That's
best.
incredible.
One of
Yeah.
the best things I've seen. The way it's made, and it's. I mean, it's you know some pseudo true crime.
Yeah, pseudo
But
true.
this guy, oh my god, so
It's not
sad.
pseudo true crime.
It is true crime. Yeah,
It leads to murder eventually.
Okay, give me
Oh,
a
yeah, it does
synopsis, but without
Yeah,
a
no
spoiler.
spoilers.
Videos
And in
of,
Hindi.
Director will be happy. तो internet पे videos come out of abuse towards cats. This
YouTube पे.
YouTube पे, in fact, this masked anonymous
Anonymous
guy
guy.
inflicting unbelievable torture on cats, different cats.
Multiple videos, different cats, अलग-अलग
All
चीजें.
kinds of heinous torture that you can imagine, right? And so the internet community gets together to find who this guy is.
And it's crazy how they do it. They're like zooming in on the plug sockets in the room in the YouTube video to find out किस country के sockets हैं. एक cigarette का packet दिखा है जिसपे वो
Arabic में
Surgeon
उसमें लिखा
General's
होगा.
warning होती है. And they're trying to figure out ये वाली warning कौन सी कंट्री की गवर्नमेंट अपने सिगरेट पैकेट्स पे लगाती है. सो इट्स दिस ग्रुप ऑफ लाइक इंटरनेट स्लूथ्स, ट्रू क्राइम फैनेटिक्स who just come together and say we're going to find out who this person is, and they do it again. It's 3 episodes limited series on Netflix, and what they think, ये जो दो तीन लोग होते हैं I think who get together to figure this out, उनका hypothesis है कि psychopaths who end up committing murder is not the first thing they do. Their crime starts with abuse towards
किसी छोटी
animals.
चीज़ से
Yes,
शुरू होता है.
yes.
And so
I
their
forgot
hypothesis is this is heading towards murder, but nobody's paying attention right now. We need to stop this before it goes to murder.
And it went to murder?
It went to murder. There was one murder, but they ended up figuring it out. This group of 3 or 2 or 3
Interpol got
people.
involved and
It's
everything, and the
crazy.
internet
You
sleuths,
have to watch
the
it.
people you were saying had red flags, the true crime consumers actually helped solve a crime.
Oh my god, this is so
हम
cool.
cool हैं, हाँ.
मुझे पता है कि आज मैं रात को जाके क्या देखूं.
Don't fuck
You
with
would love
cats.
it, bro. I
You'll
would
love it.
love to rewatch that
है ना?
tonight.
बहुत अच्छा है.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for
Sophie
all you
and Don't
true
Fuck
crime
with Cats.
fanatics, you know, who want to have like a good binge watch.
100%.
Go for
100%.
this. क्या नाम है फिर से?
Don't fuck with cats.
Don't fuck with cats. Very interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Were you asking because you forgot the name? या pronunciation जानना था तुम्हें?
नहीं, I forgot the name. Let it go. What's with men? I mean, ये चीज होती है वैसे, you know, like guys can't let go easy.
To be fair, आरान का नेम सब गलत प्रोनाउंस करते हैं पूरी दुनिया. So I think he's a little
नहीं मैं
touchy-feely about
I don't
this
know why
topic.
Sabina is being like this. I just don't get it.
मेरा भी नाम काफी लोग गलत वो pronounce करते हैं. I'm mostly called सारिका.
सारे वही तो आपका नाम था.
Oh my
Oh my
god. Okay,
God.
moving on. Okay, so I, you know, came across this another video of you guys where you were talking about this Death Island.
Oh my god, yeah.
What was that about? Because I love islands.
Yep, and we all
अगर
love
आप,
Thailand
you know,
as Indians.
हाँ, अगर आप मेरी फैंटेसी को फ्योर में कन्वर्ट करने वाले हो तो
बिल्कुल
might
अभी
as
एक
well.
सेकंड दो. No, but I ended up going to Thailand this summer with my family and my boyfriend. And जब मैं वहाँ पे थी मेरे को आरान का टेक्स्ट आया saying Thailand में हो, see if you can find a case, you'll be able to like interview locals there. And I thought great idea. So I start looking. हम फुकेत में थे तो फुकेत में थोड़ा रिसर्च करना शुरू किया. कुछ मिला नहीं, like pretty safe city, बहुत सारे tourist. So थोड़ा expand किया search other Thai islands, and I ended up finding out that there's this one island off the coast of mainland Thailand which is called Koh Tao, and it's called the Murder Island.
Okay.
Or the Death Island, not even the Murder Island, क्योंकि इतने सारे unsolved cases हैं वहाँ पे that people have no idea ये कैसे मर गए लोग, कहाँ मर गए, what the hell happened to them. And I start going down this
It's not a
spiral.
desert, it's not a deserted island. It's a
not.
tourist island.
तो
People
वहाँ पे
love going
actively
there.
लोग जा रहे हैं अभी
Yes.
भी.
Actively लोग नहीं, it was considered like the scuba diving hotspot in 2014. It was like the place to be for scuba diving, for partying. It was crazy. And you see like the bars there, the videos of people partying. It's insane. It's like any other Thai island. So रिसर्च करनी शुरू करी. 1 मर्डर, 2 मर्डर, 3 मर्डर, 4. मतलब over the last 2 decades there, in my episode alone, I think we covered 5 different cases. वो episode ended up being one of our longest episodes at like 1 hour 20 or 30 minutes. But there were so many stories जो मैं नहीं cover कर पाई because there is so much. And creepy cases. A couple found bludgeoned to death on the beach there, on a really populated beach there. One girl found hanging from a tree in the island, just like off the street on a tree, in the jungle on the island, just hanging from a tree. मतलब अगर कोई suicide commit कर रहा है तो अपने room में या you know, not from a random tree. And उसकी body को monitor lizard ने आके खा लिया था because obviously it's
God.
the island in a tropical country, तो बहुत सारी wildlife animals हैं. So just really creepy cases.
और कोई connection था इन cases में?
Yeah.
हाँ, connection है of the mafia in Thailand, the people who own the bars, who own the strips. There's one very prominent family जो बहुत सारे bars own करते हैं. So a lot of the hotels जहाँ लोग मरे या जो लोग मरे वो रह रहे थे, all tied back to this one family. So there's this creepy connection. कुछ for sure नहीं पता उनका connection the murder है या नहीं. ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि they just own so much of the land there कि just by odds जो हो रहा है उनके land पे हो रहा है. But it's really
You
creepy.
should visit that
yeah,
place.
you should.
Oh no, I've been to Koh Samui. वो काफी ज़्यादा ऐसे, you know,
Different
like
A different
quota.
Koh.
a different Koh, and like it is the place to be if you want to live.
Koh Samui is great.
हाँ, So I've been there, but guess who's not going to Thailand for scuba diving? This one. Right. So, you've spent a lot of time in Greater Noida also, I believe. वहाँ
Nobody's ever
पे
brought
ये
that
मुझसे
up on
कभी
the
किसी ने
podcast.
नहीं पूछा है. Yes.
सॉरी
yes.
बट लाइक वहाँ पे भी क्राइम तो देखो जैसे हर जगह है, इंडिया में है,
बिल्कुल.
बाहर है, हर
Right.
जगह है, बट आपने कभी कुछ एक्सपीरियंस किया?
ग्रेटर नोएडा थोड़ा और रूरल है ऑब्वियसली कंपेयर टू दिल्ली एंड नोएडा. बहुत ही न्यूली डेवलपिंग सिटी है. जब तक माई पेरेंट्स मूव टू ग्रेटर नोएडा, आई वाज जस्ट माई लाइक लास्ट 2 years ऑफ स्कूल. उसके बाद आई वेंट टू द US, so I haven't really spent that much time there. Also added to that, I'm living in an army society. So only army officers are allowed to own those homes. So
Perfect.
around me is all military personnel. So not in that sense, but have I heard of like a friend who had like a weird car accident, struggle turned almost violent encounter in Greater Noida all the time. There's
I
just-
have experienced, like I have an experience, like my family has experienced something, and उस time पे मैं I was in 12th standard and मेरे boards चल रहे थे. तो because मेरा सारा ट्यूशन, मेरा पूरा सोशल सर्कल, एवरीथिंग वाज राइट इन दिल्ली, एंड माय पेरेंट्स हैड जस्ट मूव टू ग्रेटर नोएडा, सो आई स्टेड बैक एट एन आंट्स प्लेस. एंड वहाँ पे माय मदर उन्होंने एक नया रेस्टोरेंट खोला था एक मार्केट में. तो रेस्टोरेंट अच्छा चल रहा था, लाइक शी इज़ अ ग्रेट कुक, शी
Which
हैड लाइक अ
cuisine?
गुड टीन, मुगलाई इंडियन फूड, राइट. तो बहुत अच्छा चल रहा था, अप एंड कमिंग मार्केट में वहाँ पे था. तो वहाँ पे ना सीटिंग बहुत लिमिटेड होती थी, एंड वो रात को लेट तक खोल के चलते थे. ऑल्सो वहाँ पे बहुत सारे ऐसे एक एजुकेशन कैंपस था, डेवलप हो रहा था वहाँ पे. सो लॉट ऑफ यूनिवर्सिटीज आर देयर इन ग्रेटर नोएडा, सो लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स, यंग क्राउड वुड कम. कभी कभी दारू वारू भी पी के आते थे, बट दैट्स फाइन, राइट. सो दिस वन टाइम मुझे याद है कि मेरा भाई अपनी गर्लफ्रेंड और अपने काफ़ी सारे दोस्तों को लेके वहाँ पे गया था कि आज मैं तुम्हें खाना वाना खिलाता हूँ यहाँ पे. वो लोग वहाँ पे हैं, पीछे से एक लड़का आता है एंड ड्रंक, पिस ड्रंक, और वो लड़का आके मेरे भाई के दोस्त को टैप करता है शोल्डर पे और कहता है कि तेरा नाम पिंकी है. और वो कहता है कि नहीं, राइट. एंड आई एम सॉरी, आई एम लाफिंग, बट दैट गाय जो मेरे भाई का दोस्त था इज लाइक हट्टा कट्टा, राइट. सो मतलब किसी एंगल से वो पिंकी तो नहीं था. तो कहता है कि नहीं ब्रो, मैं नहीं हूँ, यू हैव
Pankaj.
God, I need to work on my narration. I start laughing in the middle. तो वो चले जाता है जो भी है, और वो मतलब पता चल रहा होता है कि उसको पता नहीं कौन सा ऐसे ड्रंकर्ड आके ऐसा बोल के चला गया. थोड़ी देर बाद वो आता है 3-4 और लोगों को लेके, ठीक है. और इस बारी वो आता है गुस्से में, बट इस बारी वो बात नहीं करने आता है, इस बारी वो एक्शन के साथ आता है. वो 3 लोग आते हैं, वो स्टॉर्म करते हैं, वो मेरे भाई के दोस्त को कॉलर से पकड़ते हैं एंड बिना कुछ बोले, बिना कुछ देखे मारने लगते हैं. हमारे रेस्टोरेंट के सामने क्रेट्स पड़ी हुई थी, तो उन क्रेट्स में खाली पेप्सी की बॉटल, खाली वो कांच की बॉटल्स जो होती हैं वो सब पड़ी हुई थी. दे पिक्ड एवरीथिंग इन देयर साइड एंड स्टार्टेड हिटिंग देम with it, right? I mean, मतलब वहाँ पे वाइपर पड़ा है, वाइपर का
They're just
डंडा
hitting the
तोड़ के
guy
they're just
or-
hitting the guy, and then they started hitting the staff also. आधा स्टाफ पीछे ब्रेक पे गया हुआ था बिकॉज रात का टाइम था, राइट. वहाँ पे मेरी मॉम, शी पैनिक्ड एंड माई मदर वॉज राइट देयर, शी पैनिक्ड. उनका इंस्टिंक्ट था कि बच्चों को पहले अंदर करो, बिकॉज मदरली इंस्टिंक्ट उनको आगे आके उनको प्रोटेक्ट करने की होती. बट शी इज ऑल्सो टाइनी. वो बीच में घुसी, उन लाइक शी गॉट हिट विद अ रॉड ऑन हर आई.
Oh my God.
सो शी गॉट हिट बैड. मेरे भाई के दोस्त को यहाँ पे बीच में उन लोगों ने कट मारा. Meanwhile, it dawned on my brother was trying to fight off as many people as possible in the moment, and वहाँ पे उन लोगों की फीमेल फ्रेंड्स भी थी, तो उन लोगों को अंदर किया. It dawned on my mother कि जल्दी से लोगों को अंदर करके बस शटर अंदर शटर बंद कर
Yeah.
दो, so that there's a separation between us. ये सब किया, पुलिस को कॉल किया, पुलिस आई. सो ग्रेटर नोएडा में क्राइम बहुत ज़्यादा है और
That's
बहुत
scary.
अपेरेंट है, राइट. एंड वहाँ पे इतना क्राइम है कि जब इवेंचुअली जब कॉप्स से बात करी
हाँ.
वहाँ पे, तो कॉप्स ने एक विजिट दी घर पे और बोला कि देखो, पकड़े जाएंगे तो पकड़े जाएंगे, बट काफ़ी बार तो नहीं पकड़े जाते, बट उनको आपका ज़रूर पता लग जाएगा. द मोमेंट यू फाइल अ फॉर्मल कंप्लेंट, दे विल नो अबाउट यू, सो यू सी फॉर योर सेल्फ. सो वो एक सॉर्ट ऑफ एक फ्रेंडली वार्निंग थी कि देखो यहाँ पे इस लेवल पे क्राइम है, और जो फैमिलीज वगैरह इन्वॉल्व होती हैं, जो इनकी बैकिंग होती है बेसिकली, वो इस लेवल पे होती है कि आप जीत तो नहीं पाओगे, और जो आप खो बैठोगे वो इट विल बी मोर देन जस्ट अ केस.
Right.
कुछ दिन बाद पता चलता है कि उसी मार्केट में दूसरी साइड पे एक एटीएम था. एटीएम के बाहर एक बंदा जाता है, एटीएम में वो पैसे विड्रॉ करता है, वो बाहर आता है, यहाँ से आके काली स्कॉर्पियो रुकती है, उस पे से एक बंदा दिन दहाड़े बाहर निकलता है और उसको गोली मारता है और चला जाता है.
Did he take the money?
They just wanted to kill. अब apparently those people were connected. क्या था क्या नहीं था, but like when you talk about crime in Greater Noida, it exists.
That's wild.
Yeah.
अब मुझे डर लगेगा घर वापस जाने में.
Hey, नहीं, you're in a gated community, so you'll be.
हाँ, तो
पहुंच
gated
जाओ gate
community
तक.
के गेट अंदर जाने में तो outside the community जाना पड़ता है.
That's scary.
Good luck,
My
यार.
God, yes.
Yeah.
क्यों आर्या नहीं आएगा घर छोड़ने?
नहीं जाना. Right. Okay, so before we end this episode, you know, like बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं हमारे जैसे, आपके जैसे, मेरे जैसे, जो बहुत ज़्यादा क्यूरियस रहते हैं, राइट? सो इफ़ यू गाइज वो नो लाइक यू नो गिव देम क्विक टिप्स अबाउट, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कि अगर कंज्यूम करना है तो कहाँ से स्टार्ट करो, क्या चीज़ें कंज्यूम करो,
True crime related.
ट्रू क्राइम
Okay.
रिलेटेड, राइट? एंड ऑल्सो कि you know maybe top 3 books or top 3 movies or series, and I know we've covered it
Yeah.
briefly, but you know if you have some more nuggets to
Sure.
give.
I think for great movie recommendations, if you follow us on Instagram at Desi Crime, our broadcast channel,
plug
I
in.
do
Nice.
weekly.
Smooth.
I do
Very nice.
weekly movie recommendations
does.
there, and there's some of my favorite movies. There's this movie called Sinister, which I really love. There's a Korean crime thriller called The Call, which is absolutely amazing. It's like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. So those are some great movies to watch. Podcasts, I mean, if
एक
you
है देसी क्राइम करके,
छोटू
वो
सा एक
छोटू
देसी
सा.
क्राइम.
और उसके अलावा
उसके अलावा my favorite is Crime Junkies. That's what I go to sleep to because I can't go to sleep to my own voice. That is really weird, and I know the case, so it doesn't work. But I love Crime Junkies, and yeah, for Netflix shows, we just gave you some.
I think true crime books, I've read true crime books when I was growing up. In fact, I read one अभी very recently. मैं कार्गो शिप पे था, तो मेरे पास और कुछ करने को था नहीं, तो मैं किताबें पढ़ रहा था. And it is Miss Milla's Feeling for Snow
Okay.
by Peter Gould. It was the 1990 Times Book of the Year, and it is a true crime thriller set in Denmark, and gets into the weeds and history of the Denmark and Greenland के बीच जो sort of history रही है. It's a very complicated past, but then also talking about the murder of a boy that happened there, a 5-year-old boy. So it's a very interesting book. उसके अलावा an easier read is John Grisham's The Firm. I think for anybody who wants to, any younger person watching this episode, read any of John Grisham, and it is like amazing. He's a great writer for a massy audience, and I've really loved his stuff growing up.
I think another book like that would be, it's called The Fire Witness by Lars Kepler, and it's just an easier read into a true crime, into the true crime sort of literary genre. But something for a more seasoned true crime audience is Truman Capote's In Cold Blood. It almost won the, I think it was the Pulitzer for the year that it was released, but it lost it to Kill a Mockingbird, to Kill a Mockingbird. But so it's an incredible book. It almost won that award. So yeah.
Oh my God, lovely. And even though मैं इसके बारे में बीच में बात करना भूल गई, but just to, you know, like ask you guys about it. Did you guys hear about this entire सैफ अली खान वाला केस जो अभी recently हुआ?
We did.
मेरा वो है, हम हर एपिसोड एंड करते हैं with stay safe, stay crazy, stay desi. तो मैंने लिखा था stay safe, stay crazy, stay. I thought that was very
God,
funny.
I forgot.
But no, no comments.
No comments?
मतलब क्या?
So it's incredibly tragic. It's very
It's
scary.
It's tragic, but you know, like one thing which was very weird is, and you know, this is a true conspiracy theory जो मैंने reels पे देखी है, so I will take no
speculate नहीं कर
credit
रहा
for
इस
it,
पे. हाँ.
right?
Okay.
क्योंकि so apparently जो इंसान उन्होंने अभी पकड़ा था और जो उनकी कस्टडी में आया है, उसके फिंगरप्रिंट्स, अगर 19 फिंगरप्रिंट्स मिले थे उनके घर से और उनके कमरों से, तो उसके फिंगरप्रिंट्स किसी से भी मैच नहीं हो रहे.
Really?
Yeah.
ये इंस्टाग्राम पे पढ़ा.
हाँ. Yes.
There's a reason we actually touches on something. We don't cover topical cases. क्योंकि इतनी चीजें बदलती हैं, इतनी क्योंकि पता ही नहीं होता. You just jump on it because it's sensational, views आ जाएंगे. You don't पुलिस ने काम ही नहीं किया. आप पुलिस से पहले कैसे, मतलब आप कैसे कर पा रहे हो? You know, रिपोर्टिंग इज डिफरेंट. रिपोर्ट जो कर रहे हो उनकी वजह से हम चीजें जानते हैं, बट आप अगर स्टोरी बता रहे हो, you know, they have some substantive evidence to back your claims. तो no, take care, Saif.
Yes. Stay safe.